What's good, everybody? Nate the Producer Beats. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a crazy Latin trap beat. Shouts out to y'all that's been showing all the support. Let's get to work. Let's go ahead and get that in and make sure we are in the right BPM. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it loop for like 2 bars. And turn the metronome on just to be sure. So I just need to do a little bit of cleanup work in the sample real quick. Let me go in there. We're gonna go up in this guy. We're gonna cut itself so it loops. Perfect. And then I'm also going to add it to the first mixer track. Let's go back in there real quick though. I want to take it out to, let's take it out to 8 bars so we can get funky with it. Add the parametric EQ too. We're going to stick with our fundamentals here, and we'll go presets 40 hertz cut. So we're at about 180. Make this a little bit wide. I got a new VST called Wider. It's actually free. I've been playing with it for a little bit and I'm feeling it. So I might be using this more often. So go ahead and check it out. It's on Plugin Boutique. It's absolutely free. So we already changed the vibe. So next I'm gonna go ahead and bring in RC20. All right, I like that. It's pretty good. So next we're gonna go ahead and get into our percussion, and we're gonna let the percussion kind of lead us to where we want the counter melody and stuff to go. Let me go into Nick Mirror Kits and see if there's. I'm gonna start playing around with that. All right, take off the headphones for this part. Just gonna fill in each 2 steps to get us started. And then we'll go in and grab some claps. This one's nice and tight. I like that one. All right, so let's get in here and add some claps. Not bad. All right, so that's just a start. Let's get back into these hi-hats and have some fun. I like to manually do my hi-hats. Like, I know there's a bunch of shortcuts, but I don't know. For me, like, for the most part, I like to manually do them. And it just gives me more bounce. That was hard. That was hard. I feel with that. Let's go ahead and add some of these. I'm gonna clone the regular close hi-hat, and I'm gonna actually just reverse it. And that's gonna give us just a little bit more emphasis on the actual regular hi-hat. So let's go ahead and add these guys in. Let's go ahead and copy that and just paste it over. We're gonna use the same one on the second half. So we got it, boom, right there. Let's go ahead and add some dynamic to this. We're gonna put that on the second mixer track, and we are gonna go ahead and bring in Pancake, just so we can get some panning in the ears. Presets, Slow Walker. That's gonna really bring this out. I like that. That just gives us a little bit more oomph, a little more dynamic. And let's see. Let's go ahead and bring in a snare. We're gonna go ahead and copy the clap, paste it right onto that snare. We're just gonna turn this down just a little bit. I'm starting to hear a counter melody. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in, I think I'm gonna bring in Nexus for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and then we'll paste it over. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy it again, paste it again, but I just want to bring it up. So let me go Control up, and we're just gonna kind of like layer that up. We're gonna go ahead and add this to the first mixer track with our RC20 and all of our other presets and stuff. Let's see how it sounds. That's dope. So we're gonna go ahead and layer that up as well. We need something I want something ambient, but paddy as well, like just like a pad type. Let's see, Fantasy and Dream. There's some good stuff in there. Yeah, ooh. That's dope, I like that. I'm gonna copy that and paste it in. Ooh. And then I'm gonna go ahead and edit this counter melody. All right, so I think we are ready for some drums, man. We're gonna go ahead and just, yeah, man, we're gonna get it. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Let's get it. That's dope. I like that, man. That's a good little drum pattern. So let's go up. Let's go back to the mirror kit. Let's see if there's some like a different type of 808 we can use. We'll leave it unnormalized so it's just his hard. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that pattern in. This 808 is bringing out another counter melody for me. So a quick tip for you guys that are like struggling with your melodies, like if you can't get it right away, if you have some type of bass melody, or even if you're using a loop, if you have something to go with, add your drums, add your 808s, add all that stuff. And I promise you, your brain starts to play tricks on you. You start to hear things that is not already in the track. And that's gonna kind of guide you to add more and build better melodies. Yeah. Oh, that's so hard. Let me go ahead and make these bad boys slide. So let's modify this under the portamento trigger. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight everything and then just move it up slightly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy that, paste it over, and I think we're gonna use this for arranging, so it's not gonna be super repetitive. So I think I'm just gonna leave it just like this, and we'll use that for our arranging. So I'm gonna go ahead and solo it out and put it on the second mixer track because we're gonna put it on the fourth mixer track. I think that's available, and we just want it to be a little bit different. So let's go ahead and do some cleanup work, stick with our fundamentals. Parametric EQ2 will presets 40 Hertz cut. All right, and then next we're going to bring in wider so we can get that nice wide effect. I think we're gonna bring it up to about go 200 on it, and then next we'll bring in pancake for sure on that, and then we will go fast to slow. All right, and then next we are going to bring isotope vinyl on it so we can get that old effect. So do the warp depth. All right. And then I kind of want to add finisher to this as well, just so it can just add one little thing of extra sauce. And then that's gonna do it. All right, let's go and listen to it. Let's go ahead and do some arranging. So let's get there. First thing we're gonna do for the intro, we're just gonna pull in the loop. We're gonna let that ride. And for this one, I think we're just gonna go straight into the hook. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring everything in here just like this. And then we will move this second part over. That's that part that we were playing around with for the other half of the melody here there for the hook. So we're gonna bring in the hook again. Got that moved over. All right, boom. So we've got our hook. In our intro, we're gonna go ahead and tease the melody a little bit. We're gonna use that kind of counter melody that we made. So we'll throw that in there. And then we're also going to tease some of the bell, just so it could just give it a little bit more dynamic. So we got that in there, got the hook in there. All right, we got that in there, got the counter melody in there. So next, let's go ahead and go over to our verse. So verse is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna go ahead and bring all these elements in again. And I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna take out all the bells, and then obviously this counter melody, and then we're gonna let it ride out. We're gonna go ahead and bring all these guys in again, and then we are gonna remove the bells. And then I think for this part of the verse, we're just gonna remove the kicks and the 808 completely. So that way it just gives us a nice drop. And then we will leave this counter melody in, just half of it. From there, we are gonna come back in with just our 808. We're gonna bring the kick back in, but on the second half of the verse. So then we'll go ahead and bring all these elements in as well. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Boom, boom. And then we are gonna bring back our hook. So we're gonna copy all this stuff, Control C, Control B, drag it over. So let's go ahead and bring in this verse and the hook again. Just gonna paste it. We're just gonna make this one really simple. Boom, just like that. And then for our outro, we're going to grab a piece of the intro, which is the loop, and we're pretty much good. And I think for the beginning of the hook, I'm gonna take a little piece of the kick out, so it just gives it a little bit more vibes for the drop. So we've got the intro, hook, we got the verse, 1, 2, 3, hook, verse again, second verse, 1, 2, 3, hook, and then outro. So let's go in and hear what it sounds like.